those who have been paying attention to my Twitter know that I have a big update to give to you guys. So I'll go ahead and I'll just first start off by saying hello, and yes, now you can actually hear what I can say and I'm not looking like a stupid mime is what Jenna told me, and she said she wanted to slap me, but no, I'm not a mime, and that video the other day was just something temporary because it gave me a chance to kind of play around with my laptop. But now you can hear me. So I'll go ahead and I will start off by telling you a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday I had to go to right past Charlottesville or so to go drop Jareth off with his daddy because he's with his daddy for the next 3 weeks. So this visitation thing was getting to be a pain in the ass, but at least, you know, he's getting to spend time with his dad. But anyway, so let me tell you about the trip back. That was something interesting. Alright, so we were on our way back, and we just came out of Fishersville. If you're anywhat familiar with the Virginia area, you know that 64 turns back into 81, which turns back into 64, to get from here to that area. So we were on our way back, and we were moving from Fishersville, which is right there where the 6481 interchange is, and I'm having to look at my video screen here because it's really funny for me to describe this. So basically we were coming around, we were getting on to 81 from 64, and this lady was beside of us, and the entry ramp into 81 is a 2-laner that turns into 1 lane. Well, she was to the right of me, and I was trying to speed up so she could get behind me. Well, she all of a sudden, she's like in this Expedition, and I'm in this little red Saturn, you know. She's in this Expedition, and she just gets pissed off and slams on her gas and tries to pass me. Well, I'm getting pissed. I honk my horn at her, and she turns around, she flicks me off, and I flick her right back off. Now, this didn't stop there. She's continuing to flick me off. I'm continuing to cuss and flip her off. Jenna's in the seat beside of me and wanting to know what's going on, and I'm telling her, and I'm like, this crazy bitch up here is trying to run me off the road. Well, so we get on to 81, and I'm trying to pass her because I don't want to deal with this crazy lady. Well, she speeds up too and is trying to stay in front of me, flicking me off, and you could just see her up there cussing, and her kids are bouncing around in the back seat, and you could see her, she's in her side view mirror just going off at me and stuff, flicking me off, and then she starts pointing out of her window like, pull over, like she's gonna beat my ass and stuff, and it's just insane, right? And I'm like, this crazy bitch. She's a crazy bitch. I'm sitting here kind of laughing at her because I'm just amused with her. So I decide, you know what? My kid's not in the car. I'm gonna just follow. Just stayed on her. I didn't get too close. I had a good car link between us. You know, not all Virginia drivers are bad drivers. Had a good car link between us, and she's still. You can just see her. She's on her cell phone going off, and you can see her in the side view mirror just staring at me and talking at me and stuff, and I'm just kind of laughing, and Jenna's like, can I moon her? I'm like, nah, just wait. Because I said, there's kids, and then I could see her kids are in there waving at me out the window at me and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. And I mean, I'm seeing them getting up and moving around in the truck and everything. I'm like, this woman's insane. So she starts slamming on her brakes so that she's trying to make me hit her from behind. And she starts slowing down, and then she'll speed up, and I'm like, and then she slammed on her brakes again. She was trying to get me to hit her. Whatever. She's still going off. And now, from 81 until the next 64 interchange, it's about 30 miles or so. This goes on for 30 freaking miles, okay? Constantly. So during that, I'm like, you know what, Jenna? Go ahead, moon her. So straight up, Jenna stuck her white ass in my windshield at this woman. I'm sure she didn't like that much. So, whatever. I'm like, you know, again, they didn't do anything, but you could still see her occasionally. She's on her cell phone and looking back and forth, and, you know, rear view mirror into me, or not rear view, but her side view mirror, just looking at me and looking at the road, looking at me and looking at the road. I could just see her. She is pissed. And I mean, me and Jenna are just busted out laughing at this, because we think it's fucking hilarious. So, whatever. So then I get, you know, we're getting close to getting back onto 64, and I move into my right lane. And she moves in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so I guess I'm not going to pass her. Ooh, I don't care about passing her. Oh, did I mention, by the way, she's North Carolina plate, so I know she's going to continue to go south. Anyway, so, whatever. She had North Carolina plate, so she's from one of them North Carolina bitches. Whatever. No offense to anybody from North Carolina. And, so, alright, so I get into my lane, and then she moves over. I'm like, okay, what is she trying to make me kind of, in a way, follow me, or whatever? So when the exchange comes up for me to get on 64, I get over into the lane. Well, we're the only, I go to exit, and she jerks over in front of me again. She wants to stay in front of me. I'm like, what the hell? Whatever. So I got, you know what, that's fine. And I said, Jenna, you know, I'm not going to follow her, you know, the whole way home. Oh, let her come, she said. We'll show her, let her come home. No, I don't want to do all that mess. I said, if she doesn't try to act like she's getting off in Lexington, which is just like not even half a mile up the new, getting them back on the 64, I said, then I'm going to go ahead and get off, stop somewhere, and just get back on the road in a little bit. I said, we're in no rush. Not really. So, I get over, we're on 64, just right before the Lexington, and she's doing like 55 miles per hour, and the speed limit is 65. And, I'm like, I am not dealing with this. This is stupid. It's getting really stupid. We're still kind of laughing at it, but it's stupid. So, this is what happens now. Now things are getting kind of serious. So, okay, I'm gonna have to picture. Let me see if I can, the best way I can do this to explain. Alright, you know how when you're driving down the interstate, you got your 2 lanes, and then you've got your exit ramp, or whatever. So, pretend my fingers are roads here. My phone is just going off, and we should be quiet. Whatever. Anyway, so you know how you get your exchange roads, or your roads where you know, you have your exit ramp, and then your main interstate or whatever. Okay, so we're driving down, and I'm like, okay, is she going to get off? And she didn't act like she was going to get off. So I kind of slowed down and let her keep going, and then I slowly